beautiful folks. Vertical Live from your boy Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist. YouTube said, hey, Lee, do a vertical live. And I said, hey, I'm having a problem with people in my support group and their narcissistic exes or partners coming into their lives asking for closure. So we're talking about what does it mean when a narcissist or a toxic person or whoever ask you for some type of closure. What does that mean? How does that thing? How what does do narcissists even want closure? You know what I mean? And to lead this off, I will say this. I'm gonna say this as clearly as I possibly can. So y'all have to let me know if you can hear me or whatnot. Narcissists, if they ask you for closure or they offer you a conversation for closure or a meeting for closure, typically it means that they want to keep things going on. Typically, that's what it means. It means that they want to keep it going on. It does not mean that they are trying to fix things. It does not mean like they don't want to close things up, right? They want to keep it going on. That's literally what they want to do. They want to keep the relationship moving forward. They want to keep things how they are and whatnot. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm messing with the live. Sorry. Turn this off. They want to keep things moving the way they are. They want the opportunity to keep it going. This is exactly what they want to do right here, y'all. They want the opportunity to open it back up. They don't want to close the relationship up. They want to open it up. They want to keep things going. They want to manipulate you and just make it seem like they are asking you to sit down and have a conversation to close it all out so y'all can be amicable and maybe you can be friends and things like that. But no, that's not what they really want. They want to keep it going on. They really do. They really want to keep the relationship going on. They want to keep it active. They want to keep it popping, so to speak, and whatnot. And this is what they'll continue to do. And like I said, as long as they're allowed to do it. This is exactly what they will continue to do as long as they feel like they're allowed to do it and whatnot. This is the mentality of narcissistic people. This is the mentality of your possibly abusive ex or whatever. When they try to come back into your life, typically they're looking to open it back up. When they say, hey, we both deserve closure, or maybe we both can sit down and figure out how to handle this closure stuff. Maybe we both can, we both deserve this. They don't want to close it up. Very rarely are they just going to sit there and just tell you everything that you want to hear, right? Very rarely are they going to sit right there and just give you the answers to these questions that you are asking, the answers to the questions and whatnot that you are seeking answers for. Very rarely are they going to do that. That doesn't, you got to realize that doesn't benefit them, right? That doesn't really benefit them at all. So they're going to try to find a way to keep it going on. They want you to stay around. They want you to stick around in their lives in order to keep this type of stuff going on, in order to manipulate you, in order to finally, maybe possibly get a chance to get you back into the bedroom, right? That's the overarching theme, isn't it? To get you back into the bedroom. This is exactly what they're looking for. This is exactly what they want, right? Like, seriously, this is literally exactly what they want. They want to get back into the relationship. They want to get you back in here so they can get you back into the bedroom and try to light you up. They want to try to light you up. They want to try to suck you back into the relationship so they can light you up, so they can do this type of stuff right here. This is all that they're about. It really is. They're not about anything else. They don't want us right there and be amicable with you and be good friends with you. Typically, right? They are hoping that you come sit down, and they're hoping that you meet up with them. They're hoping that you talk to them so y'all can have this final conversation. But guess what happens, y'all? Guess what happens with this final conversation a lot of times? It goes over the allotted time. Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how that works, right? You set apart an hour to talk. Somehow you need 5 hours. Sometimes you need 6. Sometimes let's finish this next time. Maybe we can meet somewhere else. Maybe this, maybe that. They're very rarely going to offer you up the closure that you need in these relationship spaces because it doesn't benefit them in any way to offer you that closure, right? That closure for you and whatnot. So this is this type of stuff that you have to ask yourself and whatnot. We have questions coming to the chat. I can't put them on the screen, y'all. But it says, my ex literally dragged me after I exposed him, then told me to leave him alone, left him alone, and now he won't stop calling because they want you to chase. Yo, this is the mindset. This is the mentality. They want you to chase. They want you to pursue them. They want you to come after them. This is what they want. And this is why I tell people, like in my support group, wherever you are, I tell people all the time, like, hey, look, they do not want to close this thing up. They want to find any and every reason to keep it open. This is what they want to do. They want to find any and every reason possible to keep this thing open. Closure for narcissists doesn't really exist. Like, it's kind of like you're playing opposite day. If a narcissist asks you for closure, typically it's to keep it going on, right? Right? Just be real. Typically, if they ask you for closure, it's to keep the thing going on. So I'll say that right here, y'all. This is what I'll say to people. Like, if you have a toxic, abusive, narcissistic ex or partner or whoever, and they are just being manipulative, they are just being horrible to you the entire time, they are being just unrelenting towards you. They don't want to end the relationship. They want to keep it going on. So if they offer you closure, you don't have to accept it. You really don't. If they offer you disclosure, you do not have to accept disclosure conversation. You don't. And I know there's a lot of people that will say, well, Lee, sometimes things are different. And sometimes we got to, we want the best and this, that, and the third and whatnot. We want this, we want that. But we want these final answers to these questions that we have. So what do we need to do? How can we get them to give that to us? You can't. Right. And that's not me trying to be mean. I think a lot of people think I'm trying to be mean when I say that. But I'm absolutely not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to let y'all know that this is the mindset and the mentality of narcissistic people. What's going on, Jaleesa? How you doing? So if they message you or text you or whatever, and some of them will beg and plead and cry, snot coming from their nose, whining, and tell you that they deserve this. They'll tell you that they deserve closure. They tell you that they deserve one final conversation. This is what they'll do. They'll tell you what they deserve, right? They will tell you what they deserve from you just because y'all have spent time together. Just because y'all have shared a life, y'all planned a future together. They'll tell you that they deserve this from you. And you have no option but to give that to them. So they'll keep doing the same things over and over again. No, do not look for closure from a narcissist. You're not going to get it. Yeah, absolutely. You're not going to get closure from a narcissist, y'all. That's not how it works, right? Closure, I know it sounds boring when I say this. Closure is something that you give to yourself, right? Closure is an internal thing. It comes from the inside out. Closure comes from the inside out. So if you're looking for closure from a narcissistic person, you have to give yourself that closure by saying, hey, damn, why can't the cheating be the closure? Why can't the abuse be the closure? Why can't the manipulation go be the closure? Why can't the absolute disrespect be the closure? Why we cannot make closure into something that it's not, like the Disney movie, like Disney movie closure. Jayla said they will deny everything. Yes. So if you go in there, ask them questions that are on your mind, they won't give you the answers to those questions. They will just tell you to put the past in the past and let me tap that ass. That's what they'll say. Let's keep the past in the past, but let me tap that ass. Let me clap them cheeks. That's the type of stuff that they will do. They will absolutely very rarely give you be nice to you or give you what you are asking for. Very rarely do they do that. You know what I mean? Mine wanted me to tell him I only wanted him for his money because he needed closure. He didn't have any money and wouldn't work. Oh, Jesus. Well, you only wanted him for his hypothetical money. You wanted him for his hypothetical pot of gold. That future pot of gold. You only wanted me because you knew I was going to have money. Say it so I can have closure. Finally. Say it. Tell me you only wanted me for my delusions of grandeur, that I was gonna be rich. You only wanted me for my potential. Tell me. Somebody says seriously, past to the past, but I still want to tap that ass. Yes, absolutely. They say leave the past in the past, but please let me tap that ass. That's the mentality to y'all. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, as you're moving forward, as you're doing what you're doing, as you're trying to heal and grow, just understand. By the way, keep your intro. Appreciate that, Emily. Just understand that this is what you're going to face. They're going to ask you for closure, but it's not really because they want to close the relationship up. They really, truly want to keep it going. They want to keep the relationship going. They want to keep they want to verify that they have some type of access to you. That's what they're looking for. They're not looking to just, well, time for us to close it up, I guess. Time for me to close the relationship up. No, that's not what they're going to do. They don't want to do that, right? They want to keep the things going on. They want to keep this type of stuff going on. They want to keep the behaviors and stuff the way they like it. You know what I'm saying? This is how they go about doing stuff. So this is what you have to prepare for, y'all. Like, seriously. Like, narcissistic people don't want it to end. They want it to keep going. They want the relationship to move forward. They want to keep you in the loop so they can benefit from you. So they're asking you for closure. They want to keep it open. Opposite day is opposite day. You know what I mean? No matter what they did, don't be okay with the discard. They will hate it. Absolutely. They will try to get back into your life. I'm just telling y'all. So if y'all take some info from that, y'all just let y'all know that this is how narcissistic people operate. They want servitude. Absolutely, yes, Jason. They absolutely want servitude. They want you to serve them in some way, shape, or form. That's literally what they want. They don't want partners. They want servants. They want people who are going to serve them and whatnot, y'all. So, how can narcissists have peace without relying on supply? They can't, unless they go to some type of therapy and whatnot, y'all. So, I do have to get ready to hop off. I have one of my Sunday night support group meetings I have to hop onto right now. I just put the link in the comment section for my one-on-ones, my Zoom sessions, my support group. Everything is at mentalhealness.net, y'all. This is my first little vertical live. YouTube just told me to do it, so I'm going to work on doing more of these and whatnot. And work on planning them out a little bit more as well, y'all. So we will chat and whatnot, y'all, to keep this thing going, to keep it moving forward. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And as always, y'all.